Alright everyone, I'd like to welcome you to my first ever stream of a game. Well, it's not really a stream, it's a recording. I'm JPublic. This is Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin. A little background on my experience in these games. I've more or less platinumed Demon Souls. I've platinumed Dark Souls on PC. I've platinumed Dark Souls 2, the base game, on PS3 and on PC. And as you can see, I'm playing this on PC. You won't be able to see, but I am playing mouse and keyboard because that's the way I prefer to play. I'm using a tool called Auto Hotkey that allows me to script some buttons to the default controls instead of actually changing them. The reason for that was when this game was originally released, it had some weird controls where it would do certain things by double-clicking, and I found that really bloody hindering awkward. So Auto Hotkey allowed me to get around that, and now I'm just used to it. So, all right. Also, a little more background of what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be playing a caster, a sorcery-based caster. I'll talk about some of the classes and why I do that, but I see a lot of guys who play melee classes because I think that I don't know, people just like them. I think casters and ranged characters are really looked down on in this game. I don't care. This is how I like to play. So you're going to watch me play the way I like to play. Alright, let's go.
Perhaps you've seen it. Maybe in a dream. A murky, forgotten land. A place where souls may mend your ailing mind.
And that's enough of that. I'm not going to show a lot of the cutscenes. The reason for that is basically everybody else does that, and because of the fact that I'm recording these then uploading them, I just don't have the bandwidth. So there's that. One other thing I'm going to do as I go through this is I'm going to try and highlight differences between Scholar of the First Sin and the regular Dark Souls. Regular Dark Souls 2. Because, well, I can. So, here we are, starting out. I'm just going to run. Say hello to these guys. I think they're called kobolds. I don't know. I just leave them alone. They don't hurt me. I don't hurt them. We get along fine. Russia coin here. Russia coins give you more item find. I rarely use them because of the fact that I almost first off buy a helmet that improves your item find. For a minute there I thought they had added something that I had not noticed before. But I was wrong. And now I'm lost. Where the hell am I supposed to go? What the heck? That was weird. This right here is where I died my first ever time playing the game. I just walked right over this edge. Yeah, not the best thing. Down here, under the deafening water, small, smooth, and silky stone. And then the sound cuts out. Back there, off on the other side of the bridge, off to the right, you can go up and run into an ogre, Cyclops ogre. People call them different things. We'll go deal with him in a minute, right after I choose my class. Yeah, shut up. My name, I don't know. Hank. No, That was weird. I don't know. Hank it is. Yeah, fine. Yeah, I don't care.
At least you know your own name.
Okay, class. I'm going to talk about all these. There's actually, if you're going to play a caster, a reason to choose all of them. And I'll talk about them. The advantage to the warrior, knight, swordsman, bandit, and even explorer to some extent is that they come with stuff. And they come with the stats to use their stuff. Swordsman has a fairly decent weapon and some okay armor to start out with. Knight, very much the same thing. Actually comes with a really good one. Swordsman comes with 2 great weapons and the stats to use them. And if you notice down here, their stats for them aren't that bad. I mean, it'll only take you a few points to really get up there. Cleric is really interesting on what he gets. You look, he has like no stuff. He only has the robe. It's a good robe, but the mace he starts with is a fantastic weapon that can last you most of the game. And it has such great strength scaling. It gets you more strength with more attack power with strength. That even though you technically don't start out with the stats to use it properly one-handed, it still is an effective weapon one-handed. A lot of cleric players will actually just use the mace for almost the entire game, because it's that good. Explorer. What makes the Explorer great is this right here, this hat. This is a fantastic hat. It boosts your item find. I will be buying one as soon as I can. It also comes with some good items, including this, which is a Pharos Lockstone. Very useful. Nice to have. Deprived isn't as bad as a lot of people think. I just find them boring. They start out with 6 in everything, which means, and as you notice, they're actually fairly low level, which means you can go anywhere. What I don't like about them is the fact that I spend a lot of time basically just trying to make up for the fact that I have no weapons and I can't use any weapons, and I just find it boring. So, I'm going to go with Sorcerer, because I like Sorcerers. Sorcerers are fun. Gift. Life Ring. You get the one really early. That's a little bit of HP. Human Effigy. You find them all over the damn place. Useless. Healing Wares. Again, you find them all over the damn place. Useless. Homeward Bones. Nice, but eventually you get an item that basically makes these superfluous. Theater Tree of Giants is fun if you're doing PvP, because you can use it and enemies will basically start getting attacked by all of, not enemies, invaders will start getting attacked by all the environmental enemies. Fun. I've used it once and was really disappointed. Bonfire Aesthetic. It allows you to reset a zone to New Game Plus mode or Plus mode, etc., all the way up to like +8. Again, I rarely use them unless I absolutely have to. Petrified Something, which is what I'm taking. You trade this. It's a trading item to the crows. Crows are awesome. I like them. We're going to play a guy. We're going to make him skinny because I like that, and we're going to make it ripped because I like that. We're going to go to face. We're going to go with a random face because why not? Why not? Hair. He needs a mohawk. Whatever, faux hawk, whatever that is. Hair color. Blue. Eyebrow color. Well, I said blue. Eyebrow color. Blue. beard. I like the awesome stash. The porn stash is hilarious, and I like it. And then we're going to go to advanced settings. Because we have the... Make him old. Because it works better with the porn stash. And then... You know what? I'm done. You know what? I don't like the porn stash. We'll give him... Nah. That's better. Alright. And finalize creation. Yes, this is my true self. Shut up. And so we now have this. First things first. Run up the stairs. We have your stuff to steal. And they give human effigy. Yay. Go this way. And we're going to go back. Because we have an item to get. Which involves killings. And here's Binky the Ogre. That was stupid of me. And I will get the hell out of here. And there, down goes Binky. And he drops the Stone Ring. Stone Ring is an excellent starting item. Actually, in general, it's a great item. It allows your weapons to do a lot of poise damage, which means you knock back guys, or you knock them out of their animation, or you stagger them, which can be really useful at the start of the game. Now, back in we go. Run, run, run. It's the bonfire. It's not warp. I don't need to warp. Get myself a soul and a torch. Go this way. There's actually something really cool you can do here. In the original game, a lot of people were... Oh, as you can tell, I have my brightness put up to full so that people can actually see. I'm going to act like it isn't, but yeah. There are a lot of people who wandered around lighting all these braziers. Thing is, in the original game, there wasn't anything. In this game, there is. But you can only really see the advantage or the effect of lighting all of those later in the game. I'll get to that. Actually, let me two-man this. And I will turn down my volume because it is really loud in my ears. That's better. Over here. That is a fun spot. We won't be going there till much later. Backstab. Backup dagger. It's actually really useful because with PC item durability, it's actually really good to have a backup weapon all the time. one of the problems with playing on the PC is that at 60 frames per second you get I don't even know if it's even related to the frame rate. I know that items degrade every time you hit something. They also degrade when they're sticking through dead things. So, like a corpse counts as hitting something. So, with a lot of thrusting weapons like spears, you tend to find if you're really flailing away, your weapons degrade super fast. And, but in general, I find weapons degrade super fast in this one, so. Alright. You guys not going to do anything until I go into my inventory? Fine. Oh, it's just inventory. Oh, you're not talking to me today. Leave that. Leave that.
Silky smooth.
Yeah, stupid birds. Raw stone. Oh, now you say it.
Yes, you. Give us silky.
Not bad. Raw stone is used for making items. Whoops. Don't want to go down there. Are used for infusing your weapons with the raw element, we'll call it. Raw takes away scaling, so certain weapons, like the mace for example, gets much stronger when your strength is high. And as your strength goes up, they get even stronger. Raw takes that away in exchange for a higher base damage. So it can actually be really useful on an item that has really bad scaling, but really high base damage. There are some weapons you get in the game that have absolutely no scaling. There are some notable examples that you can get pretty late. They are fairly decent weapons, but they have no scaling, so they get overshadowed fairly quickly. While with a raw branding, we'll call it, they actually get pretty good. Woo. Sometimes I hate you guys. Can't believe how... Can't believe this. Die. And you. Jerks. Open the door. Grab this. Cracked red eye orb is used for invasions. I won't be doing that. I am not a PvPer. I don't like PvP. I will co-op. I like jolly co-op, but I don't like PvP. So, here's one of your first big changes. There are basilisks down there. Those are those bug-eyed guys. They stone things. They're not cool. You used to be able to go into this third area, but now you can't because there's this guy here, and he's petrified. Means you have to get a special item to undo that. Called the Fragrant Branch of Yore. Happily, they're all over the place now. The reason for that being, petrified dudes are all over the place now. So they become secondary sort of gateway slash advancement blockers. And be prepared for Bloom. Critical that night, and welcome to Majula. First things to do in Majula. Run over here. Grab this. Divine Blessing. Healing item. Second thing to do in Majula. Walk over here. See the bloodstain? Look down. See there's a ledge? Gently fall off. Gently fall off. Not touch the pool of blood. Grab the Morning Star and the Cleric's Sacred Chime. Morning Star is a mace-like weapon with spikies on it. It requires fairly significant strength for a starting weapon. And it does bleed. I don't really think much of it. The mace is better. Cleric's Sacred Chime is the base caster item for clerics, or for miracles. So, yeah, we have the initial caster item. Other things to do while we're in Majula before we go with any progress. This guy!
Welcome to my...
Muglin!
Oh, sorry, I could
I don't want anything Muglin sells. For now. I'll go,
I do hope...
I'll go advance his storyline. I just did air quotes and nobody can see me. We'll advance his storyline at later points in the game. When you defeat bosses, he will sell boss armor. I don't use it very much because A, I'm playing a caster and it's heavy. So most of the boss armors are fairly heavy. So I don't bother with them. Something else in here. There are these pigs. These pigs are a pain in the butt. Nobody likes them. Because I'm doing like no damage to them. And I'm gonna die, so I'm gonna run away. Run, 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 run. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Run. Gonna use a life gem. Gonna switch to my soul arrows. Gonna start loading them up. Fast these guys. Look, they don't even take much damage to soul arrows. Pigs are badass. Now, why did I bother with this? You may ask. Actually, let's discuss. Why did I do this? There is something that's happened with these guys. First of all, I didn't know that they ever dropped cracked red eye orbs. That's kind of new. If you kill them roughly 20 times, which, if you know anything about this game, you know that one of the things they added in the game is...
Oh, undead, are we?
Apparently we found Shadowplay.
And one without
Who's right
much
against
time
the wall.
remaining. Just about ready to... Not exact... Well, oh yeah. So, ooh,
We'll go talk to her later.
nothing's... Well,
If you've played through this game before, there is a feature in the game that if you keep on pounding your head against a zone, and you kill a monster in a zone enough times, they will eventually stop respawning. So what they did with those pigs is if you kill them 20 times, they evolve. They get bigger. Kill those ones 20 times, they evolve, and you get a really big one. Kill him, and he drops a whole bunch of cracked red eye orbs. And then he stops respawning. I don't know why this is an important thing. Let's go talk to the kitty. Kitty! This is Shadowplay. She's smarmy as all hell. Shadowplay's good for abandoning covenants to see your progress in covenants. She also sells some pretty good items. This is really useful for that pit outside. You need it to basically survive all the drops. This is useful to talking to one guy. This is great for co-op because co-op partners can choose. When you wear the ring, you choose a god. Your friend can also choose a god, which will make it easier for you to co-op. This is great for tanking enemies. It makes them want to follow you or look at you. I'll talk about this in a bit. There's an NPC that's wearing this, and it's just great. He's like one of the new NPCs, and I think he's fabulous. Ring of the Evil Eye, I've never gotten it to use it work at all. It's kind of useless.
nothing suited you, I presume. Well, that's just...
Shellcores is some Armosaur. Over here, we have Leningrad. It's Blacksmith.
Who are you? Oh, I announced.
Somebody locked him out of his workshop. Those jerks. Oh wait, stuff over here. Grab that. That's the Herald. We'll talk to her later. And up here, up here, up here, we have the Crestfallen Warrior, Salden. He's a guy. He also gives you one of your first covenants. Oh my God, he talks so much. Yes. Way of the Blue Covenant. The way this covenant works is, as you play, if you get invaded by, I think it only ever really works on, whoops, sorry. Also learn his gesture.
May you find peace on your journey.
If you get invaded, you have a chance of summoning the Covenant members from the Covenant called the Blue Sentinels, who will come in and help you for as long as the invader's around. It's helped me sometimes. The reason I actually take this Covenant is because you can't get the Covenant I want until really late in the game. Well, not really late in the game. About halfway through, which is the Sunbro Covenant. This Covenant is easy to level. Every time you fight an invader, you get a point. You get 10 points, you max out this Covenant. The advantage to that is it gets you some spells, which are nice, and, I don't know, handy help, easy one to start with. This is the point where you can join the Covenant. I can't remember exactly what it's called. Oh, Company of Champions, that's it. Company of Champions turns off all PvP and all cooperation, makes the game harder, and I don't know why people do this. They do it for challenge. Various enemies you can fight will drop things called Awe Stones, which you take back and you level up your Covenant. I don't know. Not my thing. Oh, I probably should go talk to the Herald and light the bonfire eventually.
Are you, or bearer of... I will take them.
Yes, it's Laos.
He...
Yeah, she's chatty.
See, there... What... So... However...
So now I have 2 Estus flasks. I also have enough that I can level up. Leveling up. First thing you do. This is really tempting. Don't bother. Put your points in strength. What you want to do as a sorcerer, in my opinion, right off the start, is fill up your basic hole. Sorcerers' basic holes are as follows, in my opinion. They have very low strength and agility, so they can't wield a lot of weapons. And the fact that they need certain amounts of attunement, they need large amounts of attunement so that they can use all their spells. You can usually get away with getting your attunement to about 20. That gives you 4 slots. I try to get it to 30, which gives you 6. There are also items you can wear that give you more attunement slots, which are nice. I don't know. There, now I have 2600.
Bear, see, lest this...
Just hush up. So what we want to do is, for now, I want to raise my strength and my dex so that I can use more weaponry. There is a... Because of the fact that spells are always limited, no matter how many attunement slots you get, if you use spells all the dang time, they're limited. You are going to run out of spells. Unless you are super careful or are just a god at this game, you will run out of spells all the time. And also, it's wasteful. It feels wasteful to use up something that is essentially a temporary consumable on meaningless fights. So, having the ability to actually fight is nice. I tend to personally aim my character towards late game weaponry that are greatswords. They're good. They're really good. I love them. I may leave it up to viewer choice to what I go with. I will not be going with the super heavy weapons like the Ultra Greatswords. They just aren't my thing. I'm not good at them. And I'm playing a caster anyway, so I don't need them. The other thing I'm going to maybe leave up to viewer feedback is, should I be a pure sorcery caster, or should I be a combined sorcery dark caster? I don't really care either way. Bravo. Stupid. Go away. Ah. That. Whoa, that almost killed me. That is his pounce attack. It will mess you up. You will be insta-dead. I'm working my way towards this specific shield. Because I turtle, I'm a caster, so I'm a turtle caster. I really enjoy having 100% physical resist shield, and I'm working towards getting one. Actually, to use that one, I need 12 strength. Holy crap, there's a lot of these guys around here. I'm just surprised. I usually don't see this many summoning. Put down. It's kind of different. Shouldn't be using my spells like this. Those guys are so easy to backstab. Alright, I'm gonna go back to this bonfire, rest, and that'll be it for this stream, or recording. Let me know what you guys think. Have a good evening.